Hey, it's Dave and Sheri, Breeze Flippers.
Hey everybody.
It's the end of the week, and we thought we'd do a little update. So not a whole lot of stuff to talk about, but not a bad week of sales, to be honest with you. Like again, since we're part-time, anything above $500 for us is great. So we're a little over $571, and we'll probably get some more orders tonight. I've had a few offers that I've sent out on the golf club, the Scotty Cameron putter. I got an offer back. We'll talk a little bit about that too, and kind of my idea. And then some ideas I'm thinking about our inventory. So we'll talk about a few things here today and talk about what's sold. So let's get into it.
Find it, flip it, ship it, wear Breeze Flippers. Keep it moving. Find it, flip it, ship it, repeat. Breeze Flippers weekend.
All right. So like I said, it's been okay. So this weekend, not too bad of sales. Had a good day of sourcing yesterday. I was on my own because somebody had a beauty appointment.
Okay.
So
Fair appointment.
yeah. So anyway, you got to do that every once in a while, right? Because all this takes a lot of work, right? So
Yeah, there you go.
it takes a lot of work. Anyway, so I was on my own yesterday. I spent about honestly, I spent $199 yesterday, but got a lot of stuff, didn't I? So
Yeah,
there's
you
more
did.
stuff than she wants to see in the
Yeah.
house. so about 234 Blu-rays. And we went through them. Most of them are in pretty good shape. There's about 15 or 20 of them, maybe 20, that don't have the DVD part of it, but they have the Blu-ray and the DVD, you know. So, but they have the Blu-ray in there. So that's a little frustrating. There was one that was empty, which is fairly decent.
Oh.
And I don't know what he's doing. We have a little foster dog here today that we've been watching all weekend. He wanted to jump on my stuff. Anyway, so we, you know, like I said, I got a good weekend, but we're going to do a really big dibbed auction. Probably got to do a couple of them because there's no way I'm going to sell over 200 Blu-rays in the first auction. So we're going to do one this Friday. If you haven't been to Dibbed It yet, hey, come over and check us out, dibdit.com. Use Breeze Flips, and you can get $5 off your first $10 purchase. We're going to be selling a bunch of really good Blu-rays, and we also have some games. So this Friday is kind of a media madness kind of a auction. It'll be fun. We always have fun, and everybody has fun when they come in there. So if you do get a chance to come over, let us know that you're new, found us on the YouTube, and we'll shout you out, make sure we follow you, and make sure other people follow you as well. So anyway, but yeah, so that's a really good weekend. Found a few other things. Nothing that really kind of blew my skirt up, you know what I mean? So I mean, it was there was just like some good stuff, but I mean, it wasn't like super great, like, oh my God, I'm gonna make so much money off of this thing kind of deal. But we did get some Dragon Ball Z videos. I do have one regret though. I'll have to show that video, and anybody that sees it is probably gonna go, you're an idiot. I bought because I bought all these Dragon Ball Z videos, the DVDs, and they were in really perfect shape. Honestly, they're clean for the age they were. I found a receipt in one of them. It was bought in 2001. 2001. And I thought, wow, that's old.
Yeah.
But they had probably 30 Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes, and I don't know why. I looked at one or two, and the comps were like $5 or $6. But what I didn't look at was the comps for selling 10 or 12 of them, and that was in the $80s and $90, and I probably could have got them all for less than $1 a piece. So you live and learn. You know, I bought those, the DVDs, and then walked over to the next door neighbor and bought all the Blu-rays. So I did okay. Like I said, $125 for about 234 Blu-rays, so about 53 cents each. So we'll sell them on Dibbed It, a couple, 2, 3 at a time, and we'll get, you know, somewhere between $3 and $4 at the minimum. Usually at the minimum. We get more than that after, you know, if we get some good bids and stuff going on there too. So once we get people in there, it's fun. So we're going to be doing that, but yeah, not a bad day of sourcing. I spent from about 6 o'clock till about 11:30, and I was done. It was a long day. It was hot. It was kind of
a whole day.
It felt like a whole day. I actually had to come home and take a nap, and I don't do that very often. Here, come here, buddy. Let me show you guys. All right, Riley wants to be in the video. All right, this is Riley, guys, in case you want to see. We're watching him for the weekend. He's our daughter's friend's dog, so we watch him every once in a while. He
loves it here.
He just wants to sit up here and visit. So, but anyway, we'll talk a little bit about what's sold. And like I said, we've had some decent sales. I mean, for the weekend. But I sent out. So I got an offer today for the Scotty Cameron. I've had the Scotty Cameron listed for $374.99. And I've sent out some offers at about $365, $360 in that area. And a guy sent me an offer for $280. Well, he's in Hawaii. And I said, first of all, $280, No, I mean the head cover alone, the Scotty Cameron head cover alone can sell for $50. I've seen other people sell them for $50, just a head cover. So, and the club itself, I've seen them selling for $375 to $400. So,
Yeah,
I feel like I'm
to
priced
get
right where
low.
I'm at, but they're just trying to kind of lowball me. But he sent me 2 offers. He sent me a 280, then he sent me a 295. I'm just not desperate. I mean, I don't need it that bad right now. So, I mean, I'd rather wait and see if I can sell it. What I'm hoping is that the eBay algorithm kicks in and says, hey, competitive offer has been sent out on this, and somebody snags it. It may sell tonight, because that's happened quite a few times.
A
So,
couple times
yeah, it's happened to us a couple
recently,
times.
just
So,
recently.
yeah, so we're hoping that'll sell. But let's talk about what sold real quick this week, and then we'll kind of talk about some other stuff. I definitely want to talk a little bit about inventory problems, but let's start with, what do you got there?
I got a hat.
Oh, okay. So that's an Orlando Magic hat.
Magic.
Hang on a second. I'll let you see what we did it for. No, I don't have it.
It's a really cute little hat.
Actually, it's not in bad shape either. We've had this in our inventory for a while, though. It's been in there since November of
cute.
22.
Oh.
Yeah, November of 22.
Okay.
So, yeah, Orlando Magic hat. It is an NBA licensed hat. Does have the sticker in there
Has
still.
a little sticker in it.
Yeah, so, but just kind of a real simple hat. It's broken in.
Yeah.
So I think that's why
But
people like it.
doesn't have like a wear line inside.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
It just looks
It's real-
worn, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was cleaned or something. What did we get for it?
You got $10.19, $4.99 shipping for $16.17.
That's
So
not too
total.
bad. Where's this one going? Oh, Brooksville, Florida.
yeah,
Okay,
Florida.
cool. It's going to Florida. So that's an easy ship.
Well, you would think Orlando.
Orlando,
Yeah,
it would
that
make sense, right?
sense, yeah. Mhm.
We did sell a game. So when I bought all those Pokemon games that I bought a while back, well, not all of them Pokemon, but there was a bunch of little Pokemon Nintendo DS games. Remember the blue
Yeah,
and the
I
gold?
remember
This was also in there. And I didn't, you know what, for the longest time, I didn't list it. I didn't list it, and I don't know why. It was just, but it is a Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
You-Go.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sacred Cards, Nintendo Game Boy Advance from 2003. They weren't selling for a lot, but this one sold for $15.99. It'll go out free shipping, but it goes in a small envelope, and I'll put it inside of a little bubble. What do you call it? Little pillow.
Bubble
No, I'll put it in a bubble mailer, but I'll put it in a little one of those cardboard pillows that we have
yeah.
to keep it safe, so it won't get broke. But yeah, $15.99. That's not bad. That whole buy was $20, wasn't it? Yeah, it was $20 total, and that was the bat and everything. I think I put some shorts up on that one too, and it sold. And we've already made our money back so much on that one. That was a good deal. Go ahead and do this one.
little guy?
So this was from our big Pokemon buy that we did, the plush buy. And this is new in the package. It's a, what is this? A Tomy Pokemon limited edition 20th anniversary plush, number 648. We ended up getting $44. Molito?
It's
Molito.
a 20 anniversary.
Yeah, it's an anniversary one, so this is one of the good ones. But we got $44.99. It will go out with free shipping. I'll have to put it in a box because I don't really want it to get destroyed. These packages are they don't hold up anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why they use that.
I don't know, but they're all soft anyhow. But yeah, it is cute though. Look at that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got a cute little back on it, but it's
looks
all
like a
new in the
little
box.
bug.
I don't know what it is. I've never heard of well, it's not like I'd know anything anyway. It's not like I'm a big Pokemon aficionado.
Yeah,
Molito. I don't know. It's cute though. So anyway, that's going out. And like I said, $44.99, free shipping. Not too shabby. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one. I'll do this one. You want to read it? Tell me what it is. Yeah. So a couple. Well.
Jazzware's Micro Machines.
Yep. Jazzware Micro
Loose
Machines.
cards by Hasbro.
And these are not vintage, guys. These are actually new Micro Machines.
They're so cute.
They are so cute. And I was at a garage sale, and they had a box. It was the Corvette something station. It was the whole set basically. But the thing was, it was missing this. So this car folded out into basically a racetrack and everything, and it looked like a Corvette. If it was all folded up, it looked like a Corvette, and it had these little micro machines in it, and it had track pieces and all this. But it was missing the hood, and then there was missing like at least 5 or 6 track pieces. And so, I thought to myself, all right, I could part it out, but I looked and there's just nothing of those were selling, so it's not real popular. However, I was like, you know what? I'll just list these because honestly, guys, Micro Machines, the vintage ones sell pretty good. I still have some vintage ones, and I bought some at a garage sale or a estate sale a while back, earlier this year, and I've sold some of them. But I still have. But these are the brand new ones. I couldn't believe they sold that fast. How much
Yeah,
we get?
$14.99, $5.99 shipping.
Okay. And this,
Box,
where's it going to?
$25.60. It's Florida.
Hey, it's going to Jacksonville. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So easy ship.
Florida.
Florida. All right. Now, not to. Of course, we have. I was just talking about this too recently. That last year we were in the top 4% of game sellers.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but well, I know how. It's because we made
had
that
a
huge
lot.
game buy, and
Yeah.
we sold so much games. This year, our main category is comics.
Yeah.
30 something percent of our sales are comics this year.
Yeah.
So, which is cool.
pretty cool.
But I love selling games too. I have no problem listing these. They're easy to test. They're easy to throw in. They're easy to do stuff. And but this one actually, if you see this one, it's not a bad one to get. It's it does sell. I think they have a pretty good sell-through rate. Yeah, this is the Guitar Heroes Legends of Rock, and this is Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, PlayStation 3. I think the other ones like the 360s and I think maybe the older ones, there's some different game systems that might sell a little better, but PlayStation 3 is still relatively, it's not new, but new-ish, right? Because now there's 5, I think. But this one did sell. $9.99, we're getting $5.99 shipping. I'm not going to complain. And I don't have any problems. A lot of people sometimes say, oh, I won't sell anything below 15. And that was part of my mentality for a while, but honestly, I just want to sell stuff. And we'll talk about that in a minute because this is kind of a new strategy I'm looking at. The last thing that we sold, and I'll show you both sides. So it's this actually Dark Knight's Death Metal. This is a comic, number 5 from 2022. This is a John Glang Virgin variant. So you can see the Virgin variant on the back. I got it flipped around, so I got it in one board. Snyder, Cupolo, so Scott Cupolo did this one, Glapion, and Placinia. But anyway, it is a cool cover. So if you kind of see it, this is very neat. So I picked this up. I want to say it was in a Whatnot auction because I got a bunch of them. I think it was Whatnot. Pretty sure it was. I don't know. I'd have to look. But I picked that up, and I don't think I paid very much for it. But I do know. No, actually, you know what? It says I actually picked this up on Dibbed It. There you go. Dibbed It. Wasn't Whatnot. It was in Dibbed It. So, but anyway, I don't think I paid very much for it. I got like $5 in it. Anyway, so I paid. So I got $24.79. It'll go out free shipping. So this will ship out in a Gemini mailer. It'll cost about $5.70 to ship out, but pretty good. It's probably right at the value. I mean, it's probably not worth a whole lot more than that. Some of these, if you get them signed, they would do pretty well. But like I said, I think somebody can want that for art, right? If you really like dark and scary stuff. So I think it would be good art. But that went out, and so yeah, probably about 100 and I don't know. Let's see here. I can tell you exactly what we sold this week. There was $571 for the weekend, and then $146. $571 for the week, $146 for the weekend. So, fingers crossed that we got a few more sales tonight. So, because I don't,
quarter.
So this third quarter.
Or fourth quarter.
Well, so getting ready to start fourth quarter
Yeah,
here. So I
October.
think that's what we're gearing up for, guys. And I'll tell you one of the things that we've been thinking, and I'd love to hear your comments. What are your strategies for your fourth quarter? We've done how many fourth quarters now? Well, since we've been selling, I want to say we started in 2020, right?
Yeah,
Is that when we
about
started?
that, right about that.
Middle of 2020? It was right at the tail end of COVID, though. Well, it was in the part of COVID, but wasn't in the heyday of COVID. But anyway, we started. That's kind of when we started everything. But we've gone through several. We've gone through several fourth quarters. But this year we're really trying hard to be really prepared for fourth quarter. But we were talking to. We were at a booth today, and we have a booth at Flip Flops on Palafox, and they were saying that her Septembers are slow. That they said they've looked back at their books over the past 5 years, and September has been traditionally slow. And we've noticed that too, because our sales have been, they've been okay.
Everybody's kind of getting ready for the holidays.
Well, I think that's it. But I also think school started up. I mean, think about all the people that have had to spend money for school. And if you have kids, you know how much school costs.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I remember starting when the kids started school. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was like $100 for this, and it was $50 for that, and it was like cheer. We had to pay $800, and there was all that stuff. So families kind of struggle a little bit. So September traditionally can be a little slow, and it's it hasn't been bad, but I mean it hasn't been as slow as I think August was for us. But
But
you know,
August is like vacation.
yeah, August is vacation month. So I think, you know, I found that it's pretty good. So I was very, very happy with at least what we've done so far. But, you know, the booth has been a little slow this month, and she said that too. So one of the things that we've been talking about is, you know, we've already had this conversation about the inventory that's all over the house. It's a lot. It's a lot. She's being nice, but it's been a lot. We got one bedroom that's completely full of stuff, and
If our daughter comes home.
so God forbid, if anybody comes home, they're going to have to work around the inventory.
Boxes.
We may have to do some stuff. We're just talking about some things that we're going to do in our closets to kind of make some space in there. And we got to do a little shifting around, but I've been listing like crazy. I mean, yesterday, today, this week alone, I will probably list 300-400 items. I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff out. I had been using the List Easier, but I liked it, guys, and I will tell you this much, I liked it a lot. But I just don't have enough to sustain the 1,000, because even if I do 300, that drives that cost up, you know. So if I because it was going to renew again on the 20th, and it would be $69.99 or $70. If I would renew it, then you'd have to go through those listings, and it just didn't seem like it was enough to make a difference, right? So I don't think I'm going to put 1,000 listings up in the next month, but I will tell you that as I get to the point where I start to do this more and more, and maybe we get to her to retire at some point, that's not a bad idea. That 1,000 listing thing could be a real possibility. I also know that everybody I ever talk to, they talk about how many listings they put up a day and how many sales they make from it, and it seems like it's around 10% for most people. That's what it seems like. I wonder what it is for you guys. You can, again, leave a comment, tell me what it is. If you list 20 things a day, do you see 2-3 sales a day? You know, if you're listing 10 things a day, do you get 1 sale a day? We're happy with, you know, 2 to 4 sales a day. Like I said this week,
If you listed more, you would
well,
get more,
it is, yeah. I mean, that's just a fact. If you list more, you will get more. I mean, that is just a fact. Because I was looking at how many we list, and I stopped listing total numbers. I quit listing, you know, saying I'm going to list 15 a day, or I'm going to list 20 a day. That just didn't work for me. But I said, okay, I'm going to list $250 today.
Oh,
And it makes a lot more sense. So I look at a dollar amount because it just made more sense, and it was easier to track. Because like this week we had 21 sales total. So that was from Monday to today. So 21 sales over 7 days, 3 average a day, I guess. So not terrible. So, but we've been thinking about the inventory thing, and I was looking at a lot of the stuff that we have. And honestly, we feel like we're kind of in the storage business right now. So,
Well, we just need to like weed through it and see what, you know, what's older merchandise.
Exactly. And I think a lot of it, we look at it and we go, you know, a lot of the stuff that you have, and I think maybe this is a good exercise. You know, it's a good exercise for us. Maybe it's a good exercise for any businesses to
Or
go
anybody
through.
has ideas.
Or any ideas of how you could do it. But I just know that, you know, the price, I think that's part of it. You know, we're chasing that slow dime instead of the fast nickel. Now we could turn a lot of this stuff, and we have done that on Dibdit. We've done that a lot, and we've done really well with it because our stuff isn't bad. It's good stuff. It's just slow selling. It's not that it's not good stuff that's on eBay. It's just stuff that doesn't turn over fast because
takes the right
it takes the right buyer, and we just haven't. We probably in the very beginning we didn't buy very well. You know, I mean, we were learning, and that's one of the things that we learn. One of these days I'm going to do a top 10 YouTubers that I followed to what I learned from and what I've learned from them. But because I've learned a lot of different things, but I watch them, and if you watch stuff that you see what they pick or you see what they sell, you go, wow, I would love to go sell that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sometimes work for you.
Everything
is different in every area, in every business, and you know, they may have more volume and have more ability to do stuff. I don't know, you know, or you know, have that ability to just sell that stuff because they have more followers or whatever. So you kind of have to think, you know, there's got to be a reason.
Built a niche, like
that's it. You can build a niche, which we've kind of started building a niche for comics, and so I have about 1,000 comics to list. I probably do, but I wasn't a big fan of how Easy Lister did the comics, and I actually emailed Josh about that and asked, you know, told him here's what I wish it would do, and if it did this, it would be fantastic. But you know, we'll see. They've making a lot of changes and making a lot of updates. But for right now, for me, I can sit down and list 20 comics in a night, and do that really quick. And I list it the way that I want, which is very easy. And but I'm probably going to get to that. But I think one of the things we're going to do with our inventory is we're going to sit down, go through it, and just reduce prices right across the board on all the stuff that's been sitting in there for a while. Now, I don't have anything that's been in there over a year because I always sell similar, take it down and resell it and sell similar. So I don't have anything that's been in there I don't have anything that has a listing that hasn't been there for a year. We have stuff that has been there since 2021. so that stuff, I'm going to look at those dates and pull those out. I think we're just going to run a flash sale at 50% because our buy cost is good on those. We don't have anything that we didn't buy well. It was just stuff that's just been sitting. So
You're wanting attention.
yes, he does. He wants attention. He always does. So I think that's one of the things that we're going to kind of look at. And for the fourth quarter, I'm hoping that kind of spurs some things up. I'd love to have 10, 15 sales a day. Last year at Christmas, we had some days where there was 10 and 12 items going out a day, which for us is great because we do same day or next day shipping. Yeah, so we turn that stuff around fast and get that stuff out. And so hopefully we'll have a lot of what sold videos for the fourth quarter to talk a little bit about things that have been selling. So I'd love to hear what your guys' ideas are. I mean, what are you guys doing to get ready for fourth quarter, and what are some of the things that that you think might help fourth quarter to be better? I mean, obviously more listings, or what do you guys think might be the hot thing this year too? I had that video last Friday. If anybody didn't see it, go back and watch it. We talked about the de minimis rule. So eliminating the de minimis rule on October the 29th means that the cheap stuff that was coming in the United States, less than $800, is now going to be tariffed. And there's going to be all kinds of, it's going to be hard. Like all the stuff you buy off the Temu, people buying this stuff and doing drop shipping and all that. I really do think this could be a great opportunity for secondary sellers. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And some people kind of commented on it. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, what you think it might do. But, I'm wondering though, what do you think is going to be the hot thing this year? I don't know. What if you have a retail store, so what do you think the hot things are? What sells the best for you at your store? What's your number one? Plush. Yeah, her number one seller. It's a hospital though, so Plush makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But Plush has been selling well for us too, and Plush has been selling well at our booth because our Plush basket's completely empty. Yeah. So we need to put some more Plush in there. But Plush is
something you can recycle. It's something that you can, you have it.
It's
something you can hold and have
and they hold up, for the most part. Yeah. So, exactly. So Plush is always one of those things. I'd be kind of curious to see what you guys think. What do you think the big seller is going to be? I'm sure some of it's going to be electronics and toys. I think the Switch 2 is probably going to be a huge thing. But, at that right now, those are only new. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe the Switches, the original Switch or the Switch Lights or anything of those are going to be interesting. We'll see what those do, or maybe the games for them. So I don't know. Let's see what your guys' comments are. Let us know. If you've gotten this far, just want to say thank you for watching, for one thing. And if you get a chance, punch the like and subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're going to do some stuff here pretty soon. My plan is to have some interviews and some other stuff that I really want to do. I want to talk to some other resellers. I also want to interview my daughters. I've talked about that. They're both entrepreneurs. I think it'd be interesting to hear a perspective from what generation are they?
Two different generations.
Which one is Natalie? Natalie's the
millennial.
Millennial, yeah. And then Abby is a Gen Z. She's a Gen Z. So, and you'll hear a lot of, it's kind of interesting to hear them talk about, their entrepreneurship and stuff. So I think it'd be neat. I'm an X-generationer. She's a baby boomer. She's a boomer.
I'm the very end of the
She's the very end of the boomer. I'm a Gen X. So I'm pretty much in that Gen X. I started the Gen X, I think. So, and you can tell sometimes that I am Gen X for sure. Yeah. So, but yeah, so anyway, that's kind of what's going on this week, guys. I'd love to hear some comments. Please like and subscribe if you get a chance. I'm sure we'll talk about some more sales later this week and talk about some other stuff. But I hope your guys' week is great.
About the Plush.
I did Friday. I still haven't heard back from them. So they never did write back. So the whole Plush thing, guys, I forgot to tell you about that. Yes. Well, if you didn't watch Friday's video, somebody messaged me about a plush that we have. And it's not a Pokemon plush. It's a Mario plush. I think it's Bowser or one or the other. I can't remember which one now. Anyway, it's a nice little plush, but it's about that big. And they wanted me to they wanted to know if it was soft. I'm like, well, it's a plush, yeah. And then I answer the questions. I know some people just say, just block them, right? Just block them. I have blocked 2 people in the 27 years I've been on eBay. I've only blocked 2 people because I just don't care. You know, if I mean, when they want to be butt heads, that's fine. But
what's it doing to you?
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. So, but it's a funny one. This one was funny because they kept writing back, and they kept asking me to do different things. They want to know if it was soft, and then they want to know if it was twist. And I'm like, twist. And then they sent me a picture of them twisting, somebody twisting a plush, and I thought, that's really weird.
I think I know what a twist
I'm pretty sure, but I was like, I didn't really understand it. And then they go, can you please take a picture of you squeezing it and twisting it? And I'm like, okay, that is just too weird. That's like the end of it.
That's
so anyway,
another level.
So that was go back and watch Friday. I think there might be a short out there too if you want to see it. But good heavens, that was the strangest moment. So I've had a lot of weird stuff, but that one was the weirdest. So anyway. Guys, I hope you don't have to deal with anything like that. So, but it's crazy. Hey, it's almost Halloween, so you never know what to expect. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope your sales are great. I hope everything picks up. My dog's gonna bark right at the end of everything. At least the birds aren't going.
They were going crazy earlier.
So, but they're not going bad now. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Anything you want to say?
Just have a great week, everybody. And
we'll talk to you guys next week. We're Dave and Sheri, Breeze Flippers. We'll see ya.
See ya.
Find it, flip it, ship it.